Okay, I think we did it. I guess I will change this over really quickly before we get started so that we can see all of the lovely folks in chat.
Yay!
We did it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. For those of you who may be here a little early or exactly on time, I'll say it for you now that if you hear something different in my voice, I kind of lost it over the weekend. I'm mostly getting it back. I can still hear a little bit of a difference, so I apologize. But, you know, we're pushing through. We're here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is great to be back on stream, even though we were not here on Friday. Apologies for that. We had good reason, I promise.
Yes. I see some people in chat. Should I read that off now,
Please.
or do we want to finish our intro?
No. That's just fine.
Erica is here. She says she's here this time. She's missed us.
We have missed you as well, Erica. Welcome back. Great to
Yes.
see you as always.
And Marcus is here as well. He says, I think you did it too.
Good. I'm glad that somebody does. Welcome to you both. Welcome to anyone else that is out there. As always, you are more than welcome to say hello in chat. No pressure, but we would love to hear from you. But yeah, I guess for those of you who are here who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VOD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and as you can see, we are here to play some MTG Arena, and we are going to be playing some Premier Draft Midnight Hunt. We are continuing our draft from last week, and then look at this art for the
I was
quick
just
draft.
going to ask you not to click resume yet because I wanted you to click on the quick draft because I had to see that art larger.
It's like we know each other. You're very welcome.
Amazing. Incredible.
That is pretty cool.
Wow.
So this I believe is new as of today, this the quick draft being here. But yeah, very, very interesting. But yeah, so our Premier Draft, just to remind everybody, we are in a Cynic deck, apparently. I don't remember what the hell we were doing. It's been so long. I had a very busy weekend for all the right reasons, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we can talk more about that as the stream goes on. But yeah.
Erica says, so I kind of just did a very big thing and changed my name on Facebook from my dead name to Erica. Amazing. Very nice. Fully publicly out. Trans rights heart.
Congratulations, Erica. That is really awesome. Today being National Coming Out Day as well. So there you go. Fully out. Congratulations. Amazing.
Yes, big congratulations.
So cool. That is spectacular news. And really, again, really nice to hear at the start of the stream, making it, giving us nice vibes for the remainder of the evening.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
And to make it even more public.
Exactly. Oh, God. Stop that. Yes, I'm done.
Make a nice big announcement at the beginning.
Okay, and so, wow, there's Garuda. And the daily deals are all blue cards this time.
Wow.
Oh, we could get sleeves.
Octopus sleeves.
We actually got new sleeves yesterday because I did the event.
Did.
Well, I got new sleeves yesterday. I did the event that they had going on. So I guess if we go like this, we can at least check them out. I got these sleeves.
Oh, don't care for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the World Championship trophy. So.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they had a pet that was this as well.
Oh.
That you could get. I don't remember how you got it because we don't have it, but
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, I love these sleeves. We can still keep these as the default. So
I want the octopus sleeves.
we have to pay for those.
You didn't say we had to pay for them.
Well, I didn't say it, but it's true.
Well, fine. Then I guess we'll use the ice dragon. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm a terrible, terrible person. One thing that Amy is going to do for us before we start, I wanted to make sure that we were live and on time for all of you instead of waiting an extra minute or two. But that means that Amy is going to have to step away so that we can have some water.
Yes.
And I greatly.
And for your voice.
I was going to say.
Need some.
I was going to say, if people can't tell, it's like slightly getting worse just from me talking. But yeah, for those who may remember him or know him or love him as we are. Oh, actually, that's a very good point, Erica. I'll read that off. Speaking of worlds, ultra congratulations to Yuta Takahashi on a truly incredible run to become 2021 MTG World Champion. That is correct. Congratulations to him. I saw some of the discussions about his win and the fact. So Amy has not heard this yet, but basically he went 0-3 in the draft rounds, and then went fully undefeated in standard to go and win the event.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really cool. Well, nicely done.
Pretty amazing.
And it's funny because I was playing in the World Championship like pre-con deck event that they had yesterday, and I had not seen the results yet. And I was wondering why I was coming up against so many of Yuta's decks as my opponents. I was playing the mono green deck, one because it worked for one of the like daily challenges or whatever that I had to do, but regardless, I actually really enjoyed that deck as well. The mono green deck was pretty fun to play. But yeah, like I said, I was coming across a lot of Yutas, and I had the answer as to why once I got into Twitter today to see all the people discussing his victory. So yes, big congratulations to him from us for what it's worth, but in general, really, really well done. So yeah, we can do some Midnight Hunt draft. I was saying this weekend, for those of you who know him and have seen him on stream, our good friend Dave from DAM314 on Twitch, it was his bachelor party weekend this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yesterday, I was with the rest of the groomsmen, of which I am one, where we were able to surprise Dave. Shoutouts to John as well, who is a member of Dave's community, again, over at twitch.tv/DAM314, and is the best man at the wedding. He planned basically all of the festivities himself, and then when we were able, us as the rest of the groomsmen were able to help him out, to surprise Dave and have a great weekend with him. And I know even Amy got a chance to, or we got a chance to then come back and hang out with Amy a bit yesterday. Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, but yes, I did lose my voice a bit, and I'm getting it back. And I am, we went on a hike, and it was a beautiful hike that we got to go on in the woods, which we loved greatly. What did not love it was my body, because I have not done physical activity like that in quite some time.
Yeah, since before COVID.
Yes, thanks to the pandemic and not necessarily feeling super happy leaving the apartment as much.
Right.
So yeah, when we did that hike, I was like arguably fine on the hike. I wasn't feeling great. But then the day after the hike, it was a little bit worse. And then the day after the hike, which was today, I'm feeling it a lot today. So it's just, my legs are, like, my leg muscles are tight and sore. No injuries, thank goodness, knock on wood. But, just need to give myself some time to rest and recuperate a bit, especially before the wedding, which is next weekend. Right. This coming weekend.
Yeah. So my point was, it was a really good idea to have the bachelor party a week ahead of time.
Yes.
Instead of like the day before or a couple days before, because they all still would have been in pain for the wedding, which is not what you need.
No. Yeah, because while I will say I was definitely the least in shape of all of us, we all felt that hike big time. Especially because then after that we went walking around and did like an arcade crawl, which was a lot of walking as well and standing, and yeah, it was. Oh, and then we did laser tag, and then we did it was like a it wasn't quite virtual reality. It was kind of like a big screen that you could you play baseball against it or golf or whatever. So it's like an augmented reality kind of a thing, which we did as well, which again involves a lot of physical activity. So we were quite exhausted by the end of the day Saturday, and then yesterday was honestly a lot of Magic playing. We played some Innistrad Midnight Hunt drafts here at the what with Amy involved as well. So it was a lot of fun.
I wasn't really involved.
Well, you were hanging out with us. You were watching what we were doing. Yeah.
Whatchamacallit?
I'm gonna start playing while you're talking. Is that cool?
Yeah. All right. All of that, like, with the hike being what it was, like, apparently the like brochure or whatever lied
Oh,
about
big time.
like very much lied about the difficulty level / the distance of the hike.
Yeah, it said it was a 1.1 mile easy hike. It was in fact probably closer to 2 miles in one direction, and not easy at all. It was like uphill, or it was, not quite mountain climbing. Like, it's not like we had to like, climb rocks or anything like that, but it was uphill. So it was like, hey, do you like walking up steps for 2 miles? Well, this is the hike for you.
And I don't know anyone that is that much of a glutton for punishment, personally.
Yeah. So that was a hell of a thing.
Yeah. I wonder if that was just a location where they had a lot of people asking for easy hikes, and because they just didn't exist, they were like, well, if we say it's easy, then people will do it. And it'll be fine, right?
I cannot imagine. I really don't know. I'm not putting a sludge monster in our graveyard. No, that sucks a little bit. But it's fine, I suppose.
The sludge monster's cool.
It's a great card.
Erica says, aw, happy birthday. Very nice. And Lord, the only thing I want to do after a hike is a line of ibuprofen. I don't know how you do it.
I truly am like the luckiest guy ever, because before we went on the hike, like before we left the cabin that we were staying in to go on this hike, thank God at goddamn land, I had a headache. And I told myself, I was like, you know what? I need to take some Advil before we leave. And so taking Advil before we left was probably the luckiest thing I've ever experienced. Wow, I am going to lose this game big time. I kept a bad hand, and they played 3 werewolves in a row.
Oh, boy.
11, 14. Great. I'm at 6 on turn... Oh, well, it's turn 5. We just missed a shit ton of land drops. Okay.
But good. You were at 20, and now you're at 6.
Yes. +1/+1 equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So we literally can't kill any of them, even with a clear shot. Okay. Well, we lose. +2/+2 and vigilance makes it a 4/4. So we can kill the 5/4 and then take 9. Cool. Okay. Good game, I suppose. That was the last of this draft as well. Cool. Great. Super happy.
Thanks, Josh W. 65 97 85 million. I don't know.
That was awful. Cool. Well, that never happened. Let's just go on to another. Why would you take us out? Let's go on to another one.
Okie doke then. We didn't like go over what was in the deck at all before we started anyway.
I showed it for a minute. And we saw the sludge monster. That was a cool one. We got 3 wins. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but we didn't do that this week. So
now we're starting from scratch.
Exactly. Which is what we should have done from the beginning. We just started 15 minutes late. That's all.
Yeah.
We just started the stream. That's all.
We late and we sorry. Speaking of streams that are off kilter in a way.
Oh yeah, good point.
I wanted to bring up that our Friday stream will be on Thursday this week.
Because as I may have alluded to, there's a wedding going on this weekend for us. And while the wedding is on Saturday, the rehearsal dinner is on Friday. And we were like, well, it starts at 6, so we might be able to get back here for like 9. But it's not fair of us to do that to Dave and his bride. And so, we want to be able to have a good time.
Or even necessarily to ourselves.
Right. That's why I was saying. We want to be able to have a good time and not have to, like, stare at the clock and be like, okay, but if we leave right now, we can get back in time. We don't want to make promises we can't keep in either direction. Right. So we are just going to postpone, or not postpone, but have the stream a day early on Thursday so that we can continue Spooky Month. So it will be this Thursday, the 14th, from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, as we usually do, instead of Friday. We do apologize for the late notice on that, but we wanted to be able to get to that rehearsal dinner. So please, we hope you can accept our apology. Interesting.
And we hope that you can join us on Thursday, even though it's a different day than you're used to.
Yes.
So we hope that you are somehow available for that.
I would love either of these 3 drops. Tovolar's Huntmaster it cares about wolves and werewolves, so I guess I'll just take Defenestrate here. We do have Bounding Wolf here, but Defenestrate's just better. I mean, Rite of Oblivion's great, but we're not in those 2 colors. So we did just pass Morbid Opportunist to our left, so that's not great to take a black card after doing something like that, but we're going to give it a try. Holy crap. Okay. Well,
all right.
Wow. Which do we do, though? Crap. The person to our left is getting hooked up either way. We already have a 6. I'll take the Opportunist, I think, over the Dreadhound. Or a creature dies, or a creature is put in my graveyard from...
But it's Sir Conrad's dog.
It is Sir Conrad's dog. It is. Even though it looks like a horse. It's huge. It just looks like a horse.
No. That mountain's just a tiny mound of dirt.
Yeah. The only other card worthwhile in this pack is the Shadow Beast sighting. Which, by the way, have we talked about the fact that the art on this card just looks like M'Baku from the comics for the Black Panther comics?
Oh.
Right? Was he White Ape or something? Was what he was called? Something like that. Eaten Alive? Hell yes. Snarling Wolf would also be good. I would happily take that. Or technically Tireless Hauler. I think a Snarling Wolf would be better there. But Eaten Alive is fantastic. I'll happily take that. And maybe the Snarling Wolf comes back. Who knows? Arrogant Outlaw is not a bad card. Hobbling Zombie's pretty good. Novice Occultist, also not bad. Ooh, come on, voice. We can do this. Let's try...
So,
Ow.
does the zombie have a limp, or does it hobble people?
No, it has a limp. It's got its foot in a bear trap, if you look
I
there.
see it. I see
Yeah.
it. Okay. I just wasn't sure, because it could be either.
It's true. It could.
Erica says, "Eaten alive." Are you gonna give us a Hannibal Lecter at your Hannibal Lectern?
It's Hannibal
Lecture.
Sure, at your Hannibal Lectern. Ooh, Duel for Dominance. Very funny.
That is funny.
But yes, Duel for Dominance. Happily take that card. I mean, this seems great. Blood Tithe Collector came back out of our opening pack. Oh no, this isn't our opening pack.
Definitely not.
I'll take the Siege Zombie then over the Blood Tithe Collector. Right? Is that correct? It's a 5-drop versus a 2-drop. We don't have any 5s. Are we going to see more Siege Zombies?
Hiking or walking is my jam. I average about 40 to 50 kilometers a week.
Damn, Marcus, we definitely could have used you then. Although it probably would have frustrated you to no end how much we would have held you back. Oh, another Duel for Dominance. Hell yes. But yeah.
Maybe he could have carried you the rest of the way.
I appreciate Marcus's athleticism, but I would not put him through that.
Yeah,
okay, good.
well.
So we did get a Siege Zombie, even though we took the Blood Tithe Collector. That's a good thing. Howl of the Hunt isn't bad, but I definitely prefer something a little bit more impactful, so I'll take the Siege Zombie happily here. Bird Admirer is a werewolf, so I will take that over Plummet or Path to the Festival.
But the Path to the Festival art is so pretty.
It's very good, yeah.
But, and I don't like Bird Admirer because it's a bird admirer.
Do you
but
like
the
any...
flip side kills birds, so.
Do you like any of these arts? Because I don't like.
I mean, the Duress is pretty awesome.
Well, it's going on the sideboard.
Okay.
And guess what? The Snarling Wolf came back. Thanks. It's a good card. Plus, I mean, we got Tovolar's Huntmaster. That's really all that we needed. This card is incredible.
Yay. And that was our first pick.
Yes, our pack one, pick one. Because when it enters, you make 2/2/2 wolves, and it's a 6/6 for 6.
Very nice.
And if it's night, it's a 7/7 for 6. And then whenever it attacks, you make 2/2/2 wolves. And then for 4 mana, you can have another one of your wolves or werewolves fight one of their creatures. Who we drafting with? In the Name of Love, Grizzled Kanzan, Mariathon. I guess I'll take this Bramble Armor in the sideboard. And this Unblinking Observer. Oh. We opened Rem Karalis, Stalwart Slayer, which we will not be taking, but
No.
I do see a Contortionist Troop.
Nice.
There's a Baneblade Scoundrel. Whenever it becomes blocked, each creature blocking it gets -1/-1. It is a wolf or a werewolf, which is quite good, but this Contortionist Troop is incredible. X and a green for a 0/0. It enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. And then at the beginning of our end step, if we have Coven, we put a +1/+1 counter on one of our creatures every turn.
I'm thinking about all the like double joints you probably get out of it.
There's so many good black, or so much good black in here.
I can show you some fun ways to contort.
Ooh, indeed, Erica. And there's a Shadow Beast sighting as well. Maybe one of those comes back. We shall see. I used to be pretty high on Dryad's Revival. I have become less so on it. Unnatural Moonrise, we tried a deck with this, and it did not work. Even with splashing or whatever. So maybe I just take another Bird Admirer. Like I said, we're not going to get any black in this pack because the person next to us is in black because they took that Morbid Opportunist. As I say so, we get eaten alive, so F me, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's why Eric is going to show you some fun ways to contort. Right now, he can't do anything coming close to contorting right now, Erica, so just check it out.
I can barely walk down the hallway without, like, wanting to cry a little.
Erica says, has it left you high in Dryad?
All right, so there's an
Nice.
Olivia's Midnight Ambush or an Heirloom Mirror or a Duel for Dominance. Pay 1, tap 1, tap it, pay a life, discard a card. Draw a card, mill a card, put a ritual counter on it. If it has 3 or more ritual counters on it, remove them, transform it, only as a sorcery. It's a 4/4 flying when it flips. Exile a creature card from a graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on it. Wow, that's a lot of things.
Yeah, because when Harry looks into that mirror, all he sees is his parents.
Wow, Amy.
And, but that fucking, like, crazy demon comes out of it.
Yeah.
The only contorting Joe can do right now is with his face in response to pain. Noted.
You hit the nail right on the head.
Yep.
It's real bad. Shadow Beast sighting, perfect. And it's the only card in the pack for us, but it's also quite a good one. So
Good.
happily take that. Blood Pact, yes please. Card draw in black and green. It's probably the only way we're gonna get it. So
Like it.
Bat Whisperer or Return to Nature. I'll happily take the Whisperer.
Yes.
Because it makes the cute bat token that Amy loves.
I love it so much. I want him as a pet.
That's weird. Anyway, never mind. Ooh, the Baneblade Scoundrel came back.
Nice.
Thanks, opponents or other drafters or whatever you want to call them. Marenthian, way too old for this. That's how I feel too, my friend. Plague Heart, Salty Orange Juice, and GPM 81. So Unnatural Moonrise came back. Bramble Armor or Return to Nature. I mean, I guess I'll take this in case we come across an Evolving Wilds with nothing else relevant for us in the pack. Then we can consider it maybe, but also still probably not. So yeah, a good weekend was had by all. I'm just, suffering the consequences today, which is fine. Just fine.
I also hung out with a friend of mine named Amanda.
That's right. And I'm super glad that you got a chance while I was away to spend some time and hang out, because you deserved it.
Nice.
Yeah.
We did something that I haven't done in a very long time, per COVID and just like being busy and stuff like that, which was like go to a store and just like make fun of all the stupid stuff we saw
Do you want
and
any of
just
these
laugh our
arts,
asses off at it. Homunculus.
Okay. Just had to ask, didn't mean to interrupt.
It's fine. Erica says, I'll give you some salty orange juice if you contort me right.
Hey, this heirloom mirror came back. I'm glad I didn't take it before. I also don't know that I'll be playing it, but at least it's there for now. This flip the switch art is incredible. I'll take it.
Salty orange juice?
That was one of the drafters.
Oh, okay. I was like, where did we hear that from? What?
Yeah. All right. No to Wake to Slaughter. No to Lunar Frenzy. No to Devoted Graph Keeper. No to Winter Thorn Blessing. So it's either Shadow Beast Sighting or Eaten Alive. Let's take a third Eaten Alive. How many creatures do we have? 11. Yeah, sure, that's fine. We got to pick up more, but it's fine.
Is it me, or is that card like...
Which one?
like racially insensitive? Like the one at the top that looks like he's just about to start singing like songs of the South.
Oh. I
Right?
wasn't gonna... Oh.
Erica says, note this flirting is a self-defense mechanism because I'm big nervous right now.
Oh no, big nervous for what? Sarah the Viper's Fang, are you better than just Defend the Celestis? Because that card has wrecked us multiple times. Sarah the Viper's Fang. Untapped creatures we control have hexproof. Tapped creatures we control have death touch. Crap. Oh no.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'll take the creature. Willowgeist.
Yeah!
No.
Cool beard man.
It's Olivia's Midnight Ambush.
Fine. I'm so mad.
Amazing. Amazing. All right, what do you do? A creature from your graveyard to your hand, put a +1/+1 counter on a zombie. How many zombies do we have? One? Well.
Erica says Seraph is nuts.
Yeah, good. Good. I'm glad that I took it then.
She says she's friends with some people who may have upsetting reactions to her coming out.
Oh.
Oh.
Upsetting for you, I assume, because,
Because who cares if they get upset? Fuck them.
Well, but what I mean is like their reactions would be upsetting to Erica, but
right.
yeah. I think I'll take the Strangler because of the whole when it dies and we have a lot of things that we have to sack creatures for. So I'll take the Vengeful Strangler for that. Novice Occultist or Howl of the Hunt. How many wolves or werewolves do we have? 4 werewolves, 2 wolves. Over the Occultist or Curve is pretty good, but I'll take the Occultist. It's more card draw, which is nice. Crawl from the Cellar or Bird Admirer again. God, 3 of our werewolves are Bird Admirers. Yeah,
That's
it's gonna
real
be
dumb.
Yeah, but I want the creature over the Crawl from the Cellar. I think 15 creatures. Yeah, I'll do it. Bird Admirer, another duel for dominance over the Occultist. Yeah, I think that's correct. The Bat Whisperer again. There you go, Amy.
Nice.
Tireless Hauler, sure. Bramble Armor for the sideboard.
Marcus says that's lame.
Yeah. That is quite lame. And unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to get rid of one of the Bird Admirers. I got to make some cuts, man. This sucks. Tireless. Tireless Hauler probably just comes out. 4/5 Vigilance or a 6/6 Vigilance. Ooh, Blood Pact.
But he's got hay, Joe. And clearly that's super important to have
Very.
in this game of magic that you are playing.
Exactly. All right, so let's get rid of some things.
Yeah. There's not a ton of cuts.
Heirloom mirror definitely goes away.
But Harry Potter will never get to see his mom and dad.
I know, and that's okay. He'll be fine. I have faith. Morbid Opportunist definitely stays with all this like sacrificing that we're going to be doing with To Eat and Alive. Nothing happened.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you want to like put your foot up or something?
No, that definitely would not help.
Okay.
Oh my god. Whew, that hurts a lot.
It looks swollen. Like it looks larger than it should
It is
be.
not this leg at all. It is not the leg that you were looking at that
Oh.
you think is the problem. No.
Oh.
It is the calf on my right leg. It's just like very swollen right now.
Yeah.
See that? Anyway,
Well,
that's not what we're here for. Let's. What does Vengeful Strangler on the other side do? At the beginning of their upkeep, they sack a non-land permanent and then lose a life. Okay, so if they don't sack the thing that we put this on, they lose a life and then they have to do it again. Otherwise, they just sack the thing we put this on and it's kind of a removal spell. Plus, since it's on their turn, then if the creature dies, our like Morbid Opportunist would trigger, which is awesome. Sereth is very good. I think we can ditch one of the Bat Whisperers. Sorry, Amy.
well, fine.
Probably ditch this Bounding Wolf as well. Do we ditch one of these duels for dominance? Is that stupid? 1, 2s, 1. I guess that's a 3. That's a 4 or a 5. That's a 4 and a 1. That's a 4, a 3, a 3, and a 6 or a 7 with 2 2s. It's going to be kind of tough to get Coven, but we're going to try.
Erica says, so in the interest of a teaching moment, I've been told by multiple friends with disabilities that using lame to mean bad, shitty, dumb, etc. is kind of insensitive, and I just want to pass that on.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if they can hear me, but you can repeat that, Amy.
Oh, he says, thank you. Just in case you guys can't hear him. But interestingly enough, I've had a friend of mine say the same thing to me about me using the word dumb, because that refers to someone who can't speak.
Oh, interesting.
So,
Oh my goodness! I got up and walked to go get myself some water, and now I'm back. But that is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
it was a long walk.
It was a long...
You went very slowly, but you did it, and I'm proud.
I can walk. It's a thing, and it's not easy. All right, I still need some more cuts. What do I cut? I guess I have enough. I'll cut one of the duels for dominance. And so we can... What else? Siege Zombie's pretty good, so I don't want to cut that. Maybe one of these Blood Pacts, because we have the Novice Occultist as well. Okay. And then, Amy, the question is, what is our deck box art?
Good question.
Thank you. I thought so.
I guess that red card over there.
The Ardent Elementalist?
Yes.
Okay.
It's very pretty.
That's pretty cool. All right, so we'll keep the dragon we said?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and play. Let's see how we do with this fun Golgari deck.
Oh.
Golgari werewolves, I guess, is the way to refer to this one. Not exactly. It's like Golgari removal spells and werewolves. Raisu? Ugh. This hand's bad. Because Snarling Wolf only costs 1, but we're missing something. Wow. Really?
What the heck? Well, at least you've got a green and a Snarling Wolf again, so...
Sure, I suppose.
You technically could play a thing.
This is the worst. This is very stupid. These at least all cost 2, so if we draw a black, we can play all 3 of these. Swamp off the top. Swamp off the top. Swamp off the top. Damn it. Okay, we kept a one-lander, opponent. You got to see it. Don't make us pay for it. Just draw your card with your clue and don't do anything else. Damn it. Awesome. If they attack with this angler, I think I just block with the Snarling Wolf and pump. It's literally all I have, so I might as well. Suspicious Stowaway, huh? That's a good card. Okay, they did not attack. They thought about it for a second. I saw that. Come on. We just turned their creature into a 2/1 that can't be blocked, and every time it hits us, they draw a card because we couldn't play anything. So that's cool.
Anytime anyone says stowaway, I always just think of Chip from Beauty and the Beast. And he's not suspicious.
He's adorable. They have not played a third land. They have still not played a third land. They're drawing another card, then discarding a card. Whenever you discard a spirit or a card with Disturb, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. And so they discarded a card with Disturb. The Baithook Angler. I'll take my turn. Thank God. All right. Well, I guess we can play this. Oh, it can't block. So yeah, the Occultist. And pass. Okay. Okay. They still don't have a third land. They've drawn like 70 million cards. Very interesting. Okay. So they got rid of Revenge of the Drowned, Crawl from the Cellar, and then their Otherworldly Gaze goes to the graveyard. Sure, we take 2, they draw another card.
The Peacock card.
Yes, exactly. Delver of Secrets. It's day, because they played 2 spells. Wow. Okay, so that would only be 2. We can exile one of their things. Doesn't make a ton of sense. Do we just like Vengeful Strangler here, I guess? And pass. Whiff. Perfect. Ah, a third land. Okay, can't block that. They draw, then discard. I learned the other day, just out of curiosity, but that's not a May. If it hits us, they have to draw a card and then discard a card. Not that that's relevant when they still have 21 cards left in their deck, but, you know, something to think about. A Ghoulish Procession went into their graveyard.
But is it a June?
I don't recall what I said enough to know why that's a joke.
You said it isn't a May.
Ah, there you go. I like it. I appreciated it. Ooh, actually, combat, attack for 1 with the novice occultist. I assume they just take it, but... Yes, do it. Damn it. Oh, actually, we can do a thing, right? Do we want to, though? Is it worth it? It's night? No, I'm not going to do that. That's dumb. That's fine. We draw a card and lose a life. Come on. We draw a card and lose a life.
So Erica says, yep, lame comes from having a non-functioning limb, which is why. Yeah, we got it, Erica.
Yeah, I think we knew that.
Sorry if it took me a while to read that. I didn't realize. And then Marcus says, okay, ...
All right, so let's arrogant outlaw. They didn't lose life, but our coven will be good. Oh, no, I guess it's night, so let's just pass. And we will keep up Defenestrate or Olivia's Midnight Ambush. Because I think we can just Defenestrate this Seafaring Werewolf here. They're probably going to draw a card at the end of our turn. Good. So now that they're tapped almost entirely out, let's get rid of their creature here. Very annoying. On the off chance they had some kind of a counterspell or something. Ah, they flipped it. Okay. And they have a 4th land. I'd like one of those. That'd be fun. 3/2 flyer attacks and cannot be blocked. So, goodbye. We drew a 4th land. Thanks, deck. Okay. Let's... Contortionist Troop X equals 3. Auto pay. Oh. I guess I played right into that, didn't I? Okay. Well. Is it just me, or is their deck incredible? I mean, I guess it's blue-black, so it's the best color combo in the format. And we had 1 land for the first couple of turns, so yeah, that's fine, I suppose. Morkrut Behemoth, a 7/6 menace.
Jesus.
It stays night, so we can always Olivia's Midnight Ambush it, which we will do right now. Good. 3 mana remaining. Let's... They said nice. Let's sacrifice our... Or I guess we target the Insectile Aberration to exile. And then we sack the Vengeful Strangler to do so. And then we put the Vengeful Strangler on the Shipwreck Sifters. Okay, and then we can play this Siege Zombie. Wow, that turn went very well for us.
Okay.
Wow. And it's day again.
So I guess after this weekend playing with Dave and John here, you've gotten accustomed to the whole day-night thing. And like...
Well, yeah, because it was only...
feeling it out.
It was only confusing at pre-release because it was like... There were a lot of conflicting opinions back and forth on like how it actually worked versus how it should work, whatever. So...
Well, that's just a lot of BS.
Well, because with some of the like werewolf cards, it seems counterintuitive that you'd be able to just, if it's night, just play it as its night side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how it works.
Okay.
So, Bat Whisperer, we did not lose any life, so it does not come in with a bat.
It comes in with a baseball bat instead.
Very nice. A 2/3 and a 2/1 means that... Oh, we're still at 8. Wow. I forgot about that part of it.
And you want the baseball bat if you're going to be like fighting zombies and stuff.
Let's do this, actually. We'll trade here, take 2, go to 6, and then on their turn they have to sack something and lose a life.
Elfo is here. He says, hello, my friends.
Happy Monday, Elfo. Hey, by the way, for everybody... Oh, crap. That's annoying. All right. For everybody, I forgot to say, I hope everybody else had a great weekend as well.
Yes,
Not just us.
We did spend a lot of time talking about ourselves and failed to ask any of the rest of you how your weekend was. So we would love to hear it.
Let's play this arrogant outlaw.
But Elfo says, how's it going?
Pass. We're doing okay. The draft that we did last week ended rather abruptly, and we did not get off to a great start with this particular game, but we've somewhat stabilized, although our opponent has like a million things to choose from. They literally have 10 options of things that they could do. Revenge of the Drowned, and put it on the bottom of our library. And then we take 4 and go to 2. We drew Morbid Opportunist.
He says that we look very dead to him.
Yeah, we're pretty close to it.
But we're not dead yet.
No, we are.
That's what matters.
No, we are. Oh. We literally could only play one creature. They attack with both, and we lose. So, yes, we are. Okay. Yeah. We had to mulligan to 6 and then keep the 1-lander on 6. So we survived pretty well.
It's How's Moving Castle.
Yeah. Yeah, Elfo, it just that we definitely drafted to our seat, to be honest. The black was really nice, and we started with Tovalar's Huntmaster, which is very good. That was our pack 1 pick one. So this hand is actually fine, which is nice. Good. We drew our 4th, so we can play Shadow Beast Sighting on curve, which is good. I might... Do I play this for 1? I don't know, because we're trying for Coven, so probably not. Ah, Vengeful Strangler. Sure, let's see how badly they want it. Ah, they don't. Sure. They're at 17. Oh, right, it can't block. I'm stupid. Never mind. Regardless, we can just hit him for 3. That's fine.
Elfo says green, blue, red, blue, black, blue, blue, white, and white, black are the better ones.
Yeah.
So in other words, blue.
We saw some like some reasonable white, but we were definitely supposed to be black and green. I'll just attack for 1. Very good. Next turn, we have Shadow Beast Sighting. At the end of the turn, if it lives, we get to put a +1/+1 counter on stuff with the Contortionist Troop, so it feels pretty nice. Do that. We'll do that. They have 4 black. They're going to kill the troop, I assume. They keep looking at it a lot. Unless they're just acknowledging that they know... Oh, they exile the Shadow Beast Sighting from our graveyard and make a 2/2 that also can't block. You got it. Snarling Wolf gets a counter. Spread the love.
Yeah, there was a lot of good black coming to our seat.
Yeah.
And, like, to the point where it was like, okay, well, whoever's sitting next to us is also going to have a great black deck because they're going to get all the stuff that we didn't take that was also really good black.
And then they kind of still didn't. Seemingly. So... I was like, all right, cool. Works for us. Bat Whisperer, Duel for Dominance, eh? All right, so let's... Duel for Dominance, but I guess we do this first. Perfect. Oh, it gives +2/+2. Okay, so never mind. But that's fine. We don't have Coven, but we can still fight. This fights this. Okay. And then they take 10 and go to 3. Seems good. Especially since none of the creatures on their side of the field can block right now.
If those zombies tried to, they just turn to dust.
Okay. We did it.
Yeah.
All right. So we can... We're 1-1? Okay. All right. Yeah, Elfo, I definitely agree that I don't see a lot of synergies with these two colors. So it's really just kind of like our black is good, our green is good. They just don't work well together. I really like white black a lot. I think that's really good. Obviously, I know that blue black is considered the best, but yeah, I like white black a lot. All the times that I've played it, I've really enjoyed it. All right, let's do this and pass. We have one of our bird admirers finally. Took us a while. Bait hook angler. Yeah, we'll drop the siege zombie instead of the contortionist troop. Contortionist doesn't mean any sense or make any sense, and I don't either apparently. Yes, we did get a Sereth. Yeah, we got Sereth. We got the Tovalar's Huntmaster. So we did relatively okay considering. And we've got a lot of removal as well. Let's play this Bird Admirer now just to get on the blocking train. And let's go for some attacks and see what happens. And waifu material. Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay. That's all right. Siege Zombie has not been as effective for us as we would probably like it to be. So it dying there is not the worst thing. They have a 3/2 flyer. We have this 1/4 that has reach, so that feels good. Thank you for the water, Amy. I appreciate it. I will play this 4th land, and I guess we can just drop Sereth here. Give our creatures hexproof, and just chill.
Are we watching Netflix?
Yes, Netflix and chill. We'll give our Bird Admirer hexproof, I suppose. Yeah, it's like no reason to attack with that. Unless they have a pump spell, I guess. Ah, it's nighttime. Now we have a 3/5. Even better. Let's go with Contortionist Troop X equals 4, but then we only have 4/3/3. Let's Morbid Opportunist first, I suppose. Yeah, pretty nice. Okay, and then
so that becomes hexproof too?
Everything that is untapped besides Sereth on our side of the field has hexproof because of her, and if it's tapped, it has Death Touch.
Cool.
On our side only, of course.
She's really good.
She's great. And then you can tap one, tap her, and untap one of our things to basically give it hexproof so that it doesn't, can't be targeted.
And you almost didn't take her.
Yes.
You almost picked whatever that other thing was. I forgot.
And yes, Elfo, I fully agree with you about the Morbid Opportunist. This card is incredible. It should be a rare. It's so good. Okay, we're good here. We will draw. Thank God we drew a green. That's cool. I just want this. I guess we'll just do this. We'll go to 16. Yes, we target ourselves. Draw 2 cards. Still don't draw another black. Wow. But we do draw another 3/5 with hexproof. But let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, if they want a double block here, they can definitely do that. But I'm going to go like this and see what happens. Now. And then we drop this other one.
Yeah.
It became day. Well, that's fine. There's still 1/4s. Whoa. Storm the Festival. 6 mana. Look at the top 5 cards. They can put up to 2 permanents with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom. So they played, look, Amy, a death bonnet sprout,
Yay.
and a bird admirer. Okay. Well, let's... we have 1, 3, and so we can make this 5? I guess we should make it 4. X equals 4. And pay in all green so that we can keep that 1 black up for eaten alive. And then, in fact, we can go like this.
And we can eat the mushroom alive.
We're not going to do that.
Because it's a mushroom and it's food.
We're going to do it to their flyer.
And it's alive.
Okay. You're right. You are. I get to draw a card. It's a land. But we exile their Gale Drifter, so it will not become a Whale Drifter. I'll play this land and go to combat.
The Whale Drifters are so cool.
Yes. I will attack with her. If they really want to triple block, they can definitely do that. I guess they could just single block with Bird Admirer, but they didn't. Coven, giving it to the Bird Admirer. They conceded.
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you, Bud. Bud DK?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah. Could
Bud
be like
K?
Bud Donkey Kong. If that's really what they were going for.
Because Donkey Kong is their bud. Elfo says Opportunist should be a rare. That's an insane triggered ability.
That's what I was talking about before. It's
you're
very good. I just didn't read it out loud, but yes.
And then he says you can just swing. Every trade benefits you.
Yeah, that's why I started doing it after that. This hand is bad, even though we see our Tovalar's Huntmaster for the first time. But of course we do, because we can't use this hand. Yeah, no. Gotta mulligan that. That's not a ton better, I'll be honest, but I'll keep... And I guess we ditch... Do I have to ditch Shadow Beast Sighting? I think I ditch Eaten Alive. And then go like that. We can at least get the Vengeful Strangler out and start swinging, hopefully. We can... Yeah, we can still do that. That's fine. Okay. One more land gets us a Blood Pact, which hopefully gets us closer to land. So I would love a land off the top this turn, please. Okay. I feel like we haven't seen a Jaya in a while.
You muted her.
I didn't. It just gave me the option to, but I just clicked on her.
Don't ever mute Jaya.
Hey, they have their own Vengeful Strangler. Okay. And then... And then...
No and then.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately. Nothing. Ah, we drew the third land. Convenient. Let's go to combat and attack. They take it. And I guess we just leave both of these up because this is an instant and we wouldn't have been able to play anything because we just played the land anyway. So we can just do it whenever we want. Yeah, good point, Alpha, with the Eaten Alive.
Sorry, my eyes were closed.
Morbid Opportunist, eh? That's a good one to get rid of. They attack for 2. We will...
He says, the outplays.
Yeah. Let's... Yeah, we'll exile the Opportunist, I think. So... Pass to damage, take the 2. And then Blood Pact before our turn. Drawing a land and another Eaten Alive and another land. Good. So we Eaten Alive. They're going to get a card off of this technically, but... Because we have to sack as part of the cost. Put it on the... Strangler?
It's weird to hear you say, so we eaten alive. Like, do you mean we were eaten alive?
Nope.
And now we're speaking from beyond the grave?
We choose to eaten alive. Okay. And so, Celestis Sanctifier, it becomes day. I guess we just kill that with Olivia's Midnight Ambush. I was going to do it to the Trapper, but...
Just kill the dead.
Yeah. Let's pass to damage. We take 2. And then as they go to the end step, we will use Olivia's Midnight Ambush to kill the Sanctifier. Okay. And then on our upkeep, they have a choice to make. They do get rid of the Strangler. They do not get to put Strangling Grasp on anything, as Elfo correctly pointed out. Let's play a Shadow Beast Sighting. Make a 4/4, and then... I guess it doesn't matter, because we're not going to get to Eaten Alive. Yeah, that's right. I did it again.
For a second there, my mind literally thought, oh, you're still hungry?
Nope.
Guess we're not going to get to eat and alive.
Alright, so they did play a 2/2 Death Toucher, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it's fine. Because what is it? When it dies, they make a zombie with Decayed? Well, thankfully, we drew this Defenestrate. Thanks. I guess they'll just tap the 4/4 in response. Or in general, just to save themselves. Yep, there it is. Okay. You got it. If we draw one more land, we get the other 4/4. And we'll pass. It's 14-17, so I'm not, like... We're in a relatively okay position right now. Soul Guide Griff to exile Shadow Beast Sighting. Never mind. That sucks a fair amount. They'll attack us for 2, I assume? But I could be wrong. Ah, they Eaten Alive. Wow. Okay. Duel for Dominance with no creatures on the field. I guess we could just pay retail, because we can't sack a creature, that's for sure. We'll get rid of their Soul Guide Griff, exiling it. And...
Elfo says, no, you can just pay 5 and exile it.
Yeah, exactly. Which is nice. Siege Zombie is out. I'll hold it. I don't... there's nothing that we need 7 for now that our Shadow Beast Sighting is gone. So... we will pass.
Yeah,
it is
but there's
nighttime.
only so long you can hold it for.
Yeah.
Ask my bladder. He knows.
Hey, it's Seraph. Hello.
She's so cool.
She was pretty cool.
Look at her.
We have Duel for Dominance if we need it. It will just be a fight. It won't be anything but. But it's still fine. Tapping it resolves because we can't use its ability yet. So that's fine.
Elfo says against back. Hold 2 lands always.
Yeah.
I don't know what against back means.
Okay, so attacking with a 2/2, I don't care. We can go to 10. But I guess at the end of the turn, we still fight. But we fight the tapper. Because now we can start attacking and stuff. Black. Against black.
Oh, got it.
So we'll kill the trapper. So that it can stop tapping our shit down. They can sack it in response. Oh, they give it indestructible. It doesn't kill unless they have a second one. Wow, you
What?
piece of shit. Wow. Okay.
We tried to kill the trapper with the tapper.
Is that correct?
Was it
It
not?
was both, yeah. It was okay, that's fine.
Sorry, Amy, misspelling is my motto. I just thought, like, against back, like, meant something. Like, oh, like, if your back's against the wall kind of thing. And then
Right.
I was like, maybe I'm reading too much into it. And then I very much was, because that wasn't it at all.
It's nighttime, so they tap our creature immediately. We drew another land, so we'll pass. We're at 6. This siege zombie is very slowly killing us, and this trapper is very annoying. Ha! We drew a creature. It's not 2 creatures, but it's 1. And we'll pass. A 4/2 is very good, and I will probably happily trade it with the siege zombie, although I assume they just tap it, but then they have to deal with the Baneclaw Marauder, which I doubt they would like to deal with, because it's 5 power.
But he's got that awesome voice.
Who?
Bane.
Bane. Attack for 2. No blocks. Let's see what you got. Because I'm hoping to draw something that's not a land here. All I need is a non-land card. Any non-land and I'll feel better. Crawl from the cellar, and then it gets another counter. And they replay their Vengeful Strangler. Okay.
Gross.
That's probably fine. It became day. They immediately tap our Scoundrel. And we drew Olivia's Midnight Ambush. But it's day. We can kill the Trapper, finally. And then trade with the Siege Zombie and take 2 from the Strangler. So we'll do that now. And see if they have another Flare of Faith. They don't. Good. And then we will pass. Oh, good point, yeah. Well, thankfully, thank you, Alpha, but thankfully they don't have a 3rd creature yet, but of course they will, because they have Crawl from the Cellar, so they can always get their Trapper back whenever they want. Ah, Ghoulish Procession, okay. So they'll get a 2/2 off of that. But yeah, we're just going to, if they attack with the Siege Zombie, we're going to happily trade with it and leave the Vengeful Strangler alive. They have Crawl from the Cellar, it gets another counter, but our creature still has 4 power, so happily do that. Happily. Trapper is back, but still not a huge deal. We need a blocker or we lose. Ah, well, we lose anyway. Cool.
Lame.
It's fine.
And we said we weren't saying lame anymore, so.
Oh, right.
I just messed that up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Erica. I'm fixing it.
And so, yeah, that was unfortunate, but, 3 land out of 4 draws is happens sometimes.
Ow.
But yes, thank you, Elfo, for the reminder. I'm glad that they did attack with the Siege Zombie when it was a 4/4, so we could just trade with it and not have to worry about it at all. But, then the Crawl from the Cellar helped them out a lot.
Oh, thank you, A. Kaplan, or AKA Plan, whichever one of those it is.
Well, we have one more, thankfully, Elfo, before we have to go for something else. Oh, not yet. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Ecstatic Awakener. Good turn 1. We have Vengeful Strangler.
Ooh, what sleeves do they have? The cool Nahiri one.
Yeah, the whatever the hell that's called. I forget its name. But yeah. Just make their hand go crazy. It's a rave.
Do they see that?
No.
That you do that? Okay.
They do not. And to my knowledge, they do not. All right, the 1/1 attacks, and we can't block, so we take it. Let's play this. Attack for 2. And then Arrogant Outlaw, they lose 2 life, we gain 2 life.
It always feels a little underwhelming.
Oh, okay. You missed what he said above it, I guess.
Oh, did I? Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't like the Strangler. It has never done much for me.
Yeah, it's too slow because it says the Strangling Grasp is on your upkeep. If it was on your opponent's upkeep, it would be great. Because then you could use the Strangler, like attack with it. They're going to attack that way. So I'm just going to block here, I suppose. And then let them they were going to do it either way. So, oh, they weren't going to do it either way. Okay. These Flare of Faiths are so annoying. All right, let's do this. Let's sack. Well, actually, hold on. One thing at a time. Combat first.
No.
Yeah. Attack for 2. Then we can Eaten Alive, sacking the well, first of all, targeting the Ecstatic Awakener, sacking the Strangler, and then putting the Strangler on the Commando. That's fine. They sack it to destroy the thing that was on it, but regardless, we wiped their field. So, it's all good with me. I'll just play this land and end our turn. Next turn, we can do Sereth or Baneblade Scoundrel, which is great. 4 mana for them means Candlegrove Witch, and that's it. Okay. Let's do the Scoundrel then. It's day. I did it. 5 mana is Gavany Silversmith. They both have 3 power, which is somewhat unfortunate because we have this 4/3 out, but it's fine. Definitely no blocks. We then go to combat and attack. It would not be a trade if you block. There you go. But they took damage, so now we have a 4/2 and a 1/1. There you go, Amy.
I love it. It's so cute.
It's supposed to be menacing.
Well, I mean, it's a little vicious looking.
Yeah.
But, I love him anyway.
A 3/3 and a 3/4 means we get a 9. It's not ideal, but it's fine. Ooh, eaten alive. All right, so we exile the Silversmith, I suppose. Oh, we can't do that and play Sereth, right? Interesting. But we could Eaten Alive and play Siege Zombie. So I guess we'll do that. Sacrificing to get rid of the Silversmith. The bat does... Good one, Alpha. I thought of it when I said it too. Hold on. I keep messing this up. Combat first. At least attack with the bat for 1 before sacrificing it. Sack. Kill the Silversmith. Sack the bat to do so.
No.
And then... Sorry, Amy. And then Siege Zombie to follow it up.
Elfo says no when he thinks you're making bad plays, and I say no when you kill things that I love.
When you kill things that I love. Yeah, thank you, Marcus. Sometimes I just get overwhelmed because I'm like, I have to do this thing. I need to make sure that I do it. And it's like, no, attack first. Don't get overzealous. It's okay. I have to have a little pep talk with myself beforehand. I'll say no blocks. I should have... Oh, good. They played nothing.
Elfo wants to know why you didn't swing with the Scoundrel.
Which Scoundrel? Oh, on the other side. Because I thought I might have had to keep it back. They conceded. Wow.
Thank you, Roback. Or Roback.
Yeah, I thought I might have had to keep it back just in case they had something nuts so that I could block. I guess there wouldn't have been anything with haste, so maybe I should have just done it, but... Thankfully, it worked out. Doesn't mean that what I did was correct by any means, but good point in asking though. Sticky icky.
Oh, wow. All right.
Jesus.
Erica, right. Where'd you go?
Let's we have Bird Admirer, Duel for Dominance, and Vengeful Strangler. Plus we have the Huntmaster in our hands, so...
This person's name is Sticky Icky.
They said hello. Hello to you as well, Sticky Icky. Whoa.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
So this was the poster for Midnight Hunt.
Really?
Yeah.
I never saw it.
No, because they didn't put it up in the sponsor store, but we may have gotten an inside scoop from our friends that work there, so...
It's so cool.
I may have seen it. The poster is shiny as well. Yeah. But these are cool sleeves. Yeah, it's like the faces of the moon on Innistrad, and there's the Celestis in the middle. So
Very cool.
It is cool.
Elfo says Huntmaster is insane.
Yeah, Huntmaster is quite good. We literally, the only other time we saw it was one of the game turns we had to mulligan. So this is the first time that we have the possibility of actually putting it on the battlefield. The first time. Let's play Bird Admirer. It's like should have attacked first, but we'll see. They only have 2 mana. I'm not super worried about it, although I possibly should be. But we'll see. Also, Tovolar's Huntmaster with Sarith possibly still being on the field seems great as well. Okay. They have their Lunarch Veteran out, which, you know, they may feel inclined to attack so that it goes into their graveyard, but I guess we'll see.
Oh, that would be an amazing art to,
What's
like, actually just buy as an art and
This?
just hang up in your house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like there is a lot of art that people are like, wow.
Sorry.
Or just like things that people decorate their house with, like wooden whatevers or whatever that look like very similar to that anyway.
Yeah. All right, let's play Seraph and then attack with both? Yeah, we don't need to be blocking right now, so we'll attack with both, or at least not with the Bird Admirer. But now they both have Death Touch.
But that's not a card art.
No.
It's just a poster art.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah. See, I sometimes know when it's time to just turn my creature sideways. Heavy emphasis on sometimes. It's only 3 damage, so it's not like the worst thing in the world, but getting the Vengeful Strangler off the field is probably something that they want to do. And if they do it in a way that makes it so that like both of their creatures die, so I don't get to put the grasping, whatever it's called, the strangling grasp on anything, that's fine with me. Okay, so I do. That dies, and then I put it on the veteran because it's the only option. And then if the veteran dies, then they don't lose a life, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean if the veteran dies before our turn. But
Yeah. I don't know why I'm saying yeah.
all right, so interestingly, if we draw like a land, for example, deck, okay, a 1/1 first strike, ward 1 is fine. But if we draw a land this turn, we're set. We can play a land, do nothing, pass, let it be night, and then we can play the Tovolar's Pack Leader as a 7/7. I mean, yes, I will block it. Yeah, so you can get your thing so that you don't have to worry about losing a life. I don't mind. Congrats, you have the thing that you can, you know, play the Luminous Phantom if you want. Fine with me. Olivia's Midnight Ambush is also fine. I mean, I'd love a 6th land next turn, but both of these are instant speed, so I will go to combat and attack with the Bird Admirer. And in fact, Olivia's Midnight Ambush is a great draw, just because of the fact that now that it's night, we can give -13/-13 to something if we really want to. And even though these are both 3 power, oh, they made a 4/4. That's perfectly fine. Pass to attackers, attack in the air for 1. Don't attack in the air for 1. Don't attack in the air for 1, because we can just tap 1, tap Seraph, untap Wing Shredder, and block. I guess I'll just Midnight Ambush on the 4/4. You gain a life. You got it. I don't need to duel for dominance, and I did draw the land.
Nice.
What's up, 7/7 creature and a 2/2? They said nice.
They said
Thanks.
nice too.
All right, so let's go to combat and attack for 6. Yeah, it's a 7/7 hexproof that came with 2/2/2 hexproofs as well.
Yeah. Elva said it's insane. Yeah, it's like sickeningly good.
Yeah. Well, the hexproof is thanks to Seraph, but still. They have that very scary Luminous Phantom. The Chapel Shieldgeist, all of their creatures have Ward 1, and it's a 2/1 flying first strike.
He looks pretty luminous too. I mean,
This one?
you know.
This is going to be really gross for our opponent to have to deal with.
Like sticky icky.
They are. Ooh, it's still night. They said good game. Yeah, good game. Combat. They're angry.
Their little angry emote thing.
So we attack, make 2 more 2/2s. Go to blockers. See how they block. We still have Duel for Dominance and Olivia's Midnight Ambush, and we have Coven. Because 7, 3, and 2.
I wish there was like a "aw, you were a cool opponent" thing to click on for dialogue.
All right, so they're Might of the Old Waysing it. So let's just it's got Ward 1, but I don't mind. Resolves. Pay the 1. And we have Olivia's Midnight Ambush. If they have, they don't have anything. They gain a life. Resolves, and then the Might of the Old Ways targets nothing. Resolves, go to first strike damage, and we just put them to 11.
Because I feel like that there have been many times where it would have been cool to be able to say that.
Yes.
To the person.
I agree. All right, so we will go like this, and we have an 8/8 to yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you, Sticky Icky.
That was super mean to end it like that, but I mean, either way, I mean, next turn, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? Yeah.
They were a really good sport about it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, we would have put them to -11. God, that sucks. Yeah, a lot of things went perfectly well for us in that game, so that's the deck operating optimally, which is not how it's been going recently at all.
It's like the first time that's happened.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Hey, everybody. Reminder for this week, besides the stream being on Thursday this week instead of Friday, we also have 2 mana for this hand. Ugh. I'll keep it against my better judgment. We have the finale of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time this Wednesday over on Video Games for All. It's a little bit of a longer one, but it's the last episode, so yeah. Watch us do the final boss fight, as well as some other things that lead up to the final boss fight. That'll be this Wednesday, and then, like I said, the stream on Thursday, and then the new episode, so episode 2, on Sunday of our, of our Halloween playthrough for this year, which is, or has been, we'll do Contortionist Troop X = 2, which has been Little Nightmares. We had the first episode this Sunday, first episode this past Sunday, second episode this coming Sunday.
Yes.
Hey, look, they're playing the same colors we are.
Nice.
Don't do it.
Or I guess as Elfo says, not so nice, because
Wow.
it's supposedly not one of the better decks.
Right, but that's good for us then.
Yeah.
All right, so...
Especially if it actually works optimally for us like it did last time.
Right. And so far, I mean, it's not the worst. Any land that we draw gets a Seraph or Shadow Beast setting, so...
Marcus says, oh yeah, how'd you like the reveal of Ocarina of Time?
In Ocarina of Time, the you finding out the character's
Oh.
true origins.
Yeah, it was actually surprising to me. Looking back on it, I'm kind of like, really? Why didn't I think of that? But I think I was just like overshooting it. I was just like way out there in the freaking stratosphere with all of my theories. So I completely missed like the easy answer. You know what I mean? But it was cool.
You overthought it, is really what happened.
Yeah.
Like, the easiest answer was right in front of you. But yeah, it's good when a game can do that, right? Like, it's funny for me to sit here. Wow, our decks are like the same. It's funny for me to sit here and be like, oh, oh God, how How are we going to do this? We don't have Coven, so we can't do that. I guess we'll do this. It's funny for me to sit here and say, like, I totally forgot.
You lost it?
Yeah, because I'm focused on the game. That sucks. I'm sorry.
So many times in the past, like, Joe has been a little bit upset at, like, how many things I've been able to guess. So, like, this was a good one because this was, like, something I didn't guess ahead of time. I didn't have it right, you know, so.
This is so bad. Oh, my God. You suck. Are you kidding? How the hell do you have 2 of them? That's really annoying. Okay. We're going to take a bunch of damage here, but actually, this could work out okay. So, Duel for Dominance gives us Coven, but we won't need it. If we go to combat and attack with the beast, it then gets Death Touch. Then we pass to blockers. Block with one of the troops. Do it. Damn it. Okay, fine. It's fine, actually. Because we hit them, then we duel for dominant. I guess I should have done it before we hit them, because then it would have been 1 more damage. But that's life. Let's target this and this. Good. And then we target... we use this. And we can't pay the 5, but still we need to get rid of that troop. So target that, sacking that, submit. Okay. We did it.
Nice.
I guess we end our turn.
So yeah, Marcus, it was good because it was like it was something that I didn't have to be like, oh, this is what's gonna happen next. You know, it was like, oh, what?
Hey, defenestrate. Perfect. See you bye, hopefully. It worked. Okay. Combat. If they have removal, they're probably going to use it either way, because Sareth doesn't have X-Proof no matter what direction it's in. Okay. They destroy it and lose 2 life. We drew Eaten Alive, which is not a land that we need for Shadow-based sightings, so we just pass. Okay. We'll just sit here and stare at each other for a little while, I suppose. Yeah, any card is good for us here, but they make us discard the Eaten Alive and they get a 2/2. That's fine. Jesus. Okay, I lied. Not any card is good for us here, I suppose.
Guys, we've said it a couple of times already during this stream, but I just want to reiterate it again for the 3rd time, and we'll probably say it 4 or 5 times total. But our Friday stream this week will be on Thursday.
Correct.
So please be aware of that.
Yeah.
As that is not something that we've ever done before.
Yes. Still 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. We will still be playing Outlast for our Spooky Month stream. Ooh, it came in as the Graveyard Glutton.
Ooh.
When it enters or attacks, exile cards from graveyards. Wow. Okay, that's
Shitty.
Cool. As we draw the 7th land, of course. Okay. Yep. Exile more cards from graveyards. Any creatures that get exiled, we lose 1 life, they gain 1 life. There goes Sareth. We're at 13. We drew a Snarling Wolf.
Lame.
Okay.
I did it
pass.
again.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's frustrating. Ward, discard a card. Thankfully, we still have that land. But just don't kill the wolf. Somehow.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Don't. The troop goes away. Pass to blockers. No blocks. We go to 8. Okay, something useful off the top, please. Nope. Another land.
Ugh.
Pass. We have 2 turns. Well, technically 3, if we just sack off the Snarling Wolf for 0 value in general. But
Marcus says, don't.
don't sneeze, I think is what he was getting at.
Oh.
The Vengeful Strangler goes away.
I thought he meant don't sack your vengeful, snarling, whatever.
Oh,
magic.
I wasn't going to. All right, 7 down to down to 3. Come on. Jesus, my voice. We're getting there. We have a half hour left in the stream. Survive, voice box. We can do this. Wow! Wow! Okay, I mean, we lose, but not this turn.
Sorry. It was my way of preventing the sneezing. I'm really mad that it worked.
Alright, so they're going to attack us again. They can exile more things. We're at 2, they're at 15. We pass to blockers and block, so we don't die. Yeah, there was no reason to pump it up. It's not like the duel would have helped us. It would be just a fight anyway. They have a Wing Shredder, and we drew the Arrogant Outlaw, which does nothing for us. So we'll play that. And we'll pass. We lose. As per usual, we drew a lot of land.
Yes.
So they can exile 2 creatures and then they win right here. Right? Doesn't it say exile up to 2? Why would they only be doing 1 every time? It's so weird. Okay.
I don't know.
Don't ask me. All right, so we'll do this, target this and that, and yes, and discard the land in our hand. So, hooray! It doesn't matter. We don't have Coven. It's not actually killing it. Don't worry. It's just the last thing that we could possibly do. They had Howl of the Hunt, which untapped it and made it a 6/6 vigilance.
Not necessary, but thank you, El Cheapo.
The way you said that. Thank you, El Cheapo.
Hey, you're gonna name yourself that? Then
That's funny.
you need to accept how people are gonna say your name, I guess.
Hey, we got 4 wins in this draft,
Yay.
which is pretty okay, I suppose.
Yeah.
All right, so we go back here. We need to cast white or blue spells. Well,
Ooh.
let's do another draft.
I'm gonna take a quick bio break.
Okay.
Oh, do you need to do something?
No, I mean, I need water, obviously, because I've been choking
Alright, so
for
go
the
get
last
water
like,
and
10
then
minutes.
I'll take a bio break once you have. There's still open seats, so don't freak out about getting back right away. Very slowly click ready. Okay.
All right. I made it back. Hey, look, the card that we just lost to. The Graveyard Trespasser. It's probably fine. Firmament Sage is okay. Let's force white-blue spirits with what? Faithful Mending or Lunarch Veteran? Lunarch Veteran's pretty good. Mending? Okay. I'm down. I'm okay with Azorius. Lunarch Veteran is the key piece. Yeah, at least what I'll say is with the 2 of them, At least veteran is one color, just in case blue's not open. Slowgurk the Overslime. Get 4 lunar veterans in GG. Well, there's Loyal Griff. We can return another creature we control to its owner's hand. There's Clarion Cathars. There's another veteran. So, yeah, I guess we'll just go mono veterans right now. Griff is fine, but I'm not jumping up and down. Sacred Fire is pretty damn good. The Spellroom Painter is fine. Cathars is cool. But yeah. And Slowgurk is fun, but it's definitely like... The only cards I feel like in this set that work with Slowgurk is like Wrenn and 7. Yeah, Marcus, I'll definitely agree. Slowgurk definitely sounds like something that is a little inappropriate, if not a lot inappropriate. I remember the first time I played it at pre-release, I just said its name, and my opponent was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, yeah, well, I didn't name it. Holy crap, 3 in a row. Okay, well, Slowgurk plays with the farmers. Yeah, oh, okay, good point. Good point. Eccentric farmer. Very good point. And the organ hoarders. Okay, I see that. So Lunarch veteran number 3, or do we just go for Unruly Mob as well? Self-mill in general. Yeah, good point. Like, am I going too hard into veterans? Should I focus on an Unruly Mob at one point? Because right now we're still in mono white, arguably. But of course, doing Disturb, get all the veterans. Okay. Because we're with things like Geist Wave and Flip the Switch and Otherworldly Gaze. Hopefully they come back, and all the spirits. Okay. Yeah, so we can focus on like Disturb cards and things like that. Human Peasant becomes a spirit. Now go veteran. Good. Thank you both. Clear Shot's always fun. Gavany Silversmith would be good, but again, we've got this Beloved Beggar turning into the Generous Soul. Talk about good spirits. Get it? Being in good spirits. Do you get it?
Hi, I'm back.
Do you get it? Hi. Now I can't stop saying Slowgurk. Beggar or Silversmith? Yeah, I went with the Beggar. That's a hard question. Yeah, I mean, I like the Beggar just because, well, I haven't gotten to play with this card yet, to be honest. But, I mean, yeah, I guess the tough thing is getting it into the graveyard, but Silversmith is premium. I agree. I would hope that we would see more of these than Beggars. So I'll give the Beggar a try. Okay, no blue, lots of green, and then the Sanctifier. There's also the Dawnheart Mentor, that when it enters, we can make a 1/1 human, and then for Coven, or with Coven for 6, we can give one of our things +3/+3 and trample. Interesting. I guess we could always just crack or grab an Evolving Wilds just to have it, since Sanctifier isn't that crazy. So maybe I'll highlight that and see what other people think. Best card here is Play with Fire. I'll agree with that. Card's incredible. Yeah, I guess we can highlight that. We're still only one color, right? And we've seen some red. So, yeah, why not? We'll give it a try. Ah, look. Silversmith.
Nice.
We were debating it before. Sorry, Marcus, I caught that Mentor just in case at, just as the cards were going away. I apologize. But I'll happily take this Gavany Silversmith. He's great. This is the second Ghoul Colors harvest we've seen, too. Interesting.
I like the art.
Yeah, well, Geese is awesome. So yeah, I'll happily take Silversmith. Because it's either that or Witch, and Witch is fine, but it's not better. We were just talking about how good this is, so I'll take that.
Green seems open, but nothing insane has been passed.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, so Trapper versus Mob. I feel like it's Trapper. I'll give people a moment to give me their thoughts. But yeah, I feel like it's Trapper over Mob. I mean, I know for a fact that, Trapper messed us up pretty good, but we were kind of low on creatures in that moment, so maybe it's just Mob, since we kind of want things to die.
Well, Joe, angry mobs do tend to be more powerful than people think.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. All right. So we took the Trapper. Homestead Courage is give a +1/+1 counter to something. It gains vigilance until end of turn. Trapper can win games, especially since you're winning in the air. Yeah, exactly. Because they would have like one flying blocker kind of a thing. With red, we've got the Perforator. With white, we've got Homestead Courage. Either way, we could take the Mystic Skull. I've literally never used it before because I don't think it is that relevant. There's the Rejuvenator. There's a Startle, a Stuffed Bear, and a Candle Guide. Do I just like... It just takes the Rejuvenator for me? Okay. Vandal is kind of interesting here. Oh, there's a Storm Rider Spirit. We were talking about spirits. Drown Yard Amalgam.
Ooh, he looks cool.
You like him?
Yeah.
I hate that wiggly arm. I really hate it.
Great.
Ugh. Arrogant Outlaw, again, cool, but not with what we're doing. I guess I'll put the Rejuvenator here for now. I'll try the Spirit and see what happens. Sacred Fire came back.
Wow.
Blue seems very cut. Good point. But hey, Sacred Fire came back. There's a Neonate's Rush in here as well. Cathars came back. And Timberland Guide. I guess I'll try the Sacred Fire. Yeah. It's like Sacred Fire wield? I agree. Interestingly, I guess... Ew. WTF, I agree. Yeah, so instead of Geist Wave then, because we haven't seen a lot of blue, although this is quite a pretty cool card, I'll take it because I don't love Sun Gold Barrage. Might of the Old Ways, Pestilent Wolf, Plummet. I'll take the Wolf.
Plummet.
Harvest Tide Sentry, Might of the Old Ways, Sentry, and then Plummet. There you go, Amy. We got a Plummet.
Yeah.
Chaplain of Alms.
Nice.
Into Chapel Shieldgeist. Falcon Wrath Pit Fighter. Discard a card, sack a vampire, draw 2 cards. There's another Silversmith as well. So Chaplain, Silversmith, or Search Party Captain, I guess, as well. There's an Ardent Elementalist I don't think we need. Search Party Captain. Interesting. Okay. I'm down. It's a good card, right? Draw a card automatically for 4/less if you're attacking with things. So is premium. Good. I'm down. Silversmith again. Ooh, or Purifying Dragon. Wow.
I like that.
There's Famished Foragers. There's technically Candle Trap. Not bad. I'll highlight the dragon, but there's Candle Trap, Silversmith, Foragers, Harvesttide Infiltrator in here as well.
What are y'all thinking?
Yeah. We'll give people a moment. I would choose another Silversmith. Interesting. Yeah, I guess, well, Purifying Dragon's 5, so we'll go lower with the Silversmith if we want to go. But Dragon is okay. All right. There's the Beggar. We did take the first one. There's a Cathar's Call, which makes more humans. There's a Morning Patrol into Morning Apparition. There's another Play with Fire, and there's a Perforator. Interesting. Do we take Play with Fire over Patrol or Beggar? I have it highlighted because I feel like that's what I would do, but... Because right now, all of our mono white is these creatures, and all of our red is burn spells. Fire everything. Yep. I agree. What are you? Geist Flame Reservoir cares about instants and sorceries, which we do not have a ton of. So we have Unruly Mob or Neonate's Rush, basically. Because I don't think Festival Crasher is where we want to be.
But he's so cute.
Again, I'll highlight the mob. I know, Amy. I know you love him. I'll highlight the mob. If people feel like Reservoir or Rush over it, let me know. But otherwise, the mob is what we're going with.
Festival Crasher.
Festival Crasher. Look at him. He stole that pumpkin.
He didn't steal it.
He didn't?
No.
He paid for it?
He's using it.
He's using it. So if you're using it, you haven't stolen it? Is that how that works? Look at all this black.
Give it back.
Look at this art.
Ooh.
Stromkirk Blood Thief. So here's another spirit option, but obviously we're not in blue. There's like nothing here for us. Is it Stinger or is it Revelation? Maybe it's Revelation because it's card draw in some capacity, which we don't have any of yet.
Elfo says, Amy is not wrong at all. Crasher is a sleeper in this set.
I agree. I know that we don't have a ton of instants and sorceries. Amy just likes it because she thinks it's cute.
But I also don't know what a sleeper is.
Like Revelation. Damn. Yeah, good. Okay, sorry. I thought I didn't take it. I'm so used to not doing what Marcus says. Not because I don't trust you, Marcus, but because I'm the worst at this. So I'm glad that I did the right thing.
Well, and because of the delay.
Yeah, it's not the curse. It's not the key. It's not Dread Knight. If an opponent lost life, I take Dread Knight over the Unruly Mob. Ooh, Burn the Accursed. I'll happily take that over Hedge Witch's Mask. I think that's correct. Or there's Stolen Vitality, which is probably not the best thing in the world. So yeah, I'll take the Burn the Accursed. Fire, Sacred Fire, play with fire, and Burn the Accursed. So I heard.
So there you go, fire everything.
I heard fire everything earlier, so I will do it. Flare of Faith. We do have a lot of humans in here. Human, and human. Okay. Over Neonate's Rush. I think that's correct. Because we don't have a lot of vampires. We have some. And by some, I mean at least this one. But still.
Well, it sounds like we have a lot more humans.
Right. Sanctifier over Elementalist? I don't know that that's correct. Well, 3 versus 4? Oh, yeah, our curve could use some 3s. There's another spirit, but obviously we're not in blue.
We could sanctify it with the elements.
Is that what you want to do?
Uh,
Elementalist. Ha! Got there. Didn't I? Or did I not get there? I didn't get there at all. Is insane in this deck. Did I not take it? I swore I
thought
took
you did.
it. Well, what the hell?
It's not showing up.
Boo. I could have sworn I grabbed it.
Yeah, you could have sworn too.
Cathar's Call. Whatever. I'll put it in the deck. We can cut it if we need to cut it. Festival Crasher, Neonate's Rush.
Crasher.
It's cheap. Oh, right. We took the stupid Sanctifier. We did, because I told myself we needed 3s instead of 4s.
Oh.
Because I'm a fool. Because I'm a damn fool. Oh,
Ooh.
yes, please.
Okay.
There's another Lunarch veteran, which would be our 4th. But there's also Adeline. And I feel like Adeline is correct. But I will give the requisite 35 seconds for someone to tell me that I'm terrible.
You're not terrible.
Thank you. But I will still wait.
Whether or not you have made a bad pick.
I will still wait if people think that veteran is better than Adeline here. Rewarded. Yeah, okay, good. Rewarded with a 4th veteran is what Marcus means to say. Adeline and Brigand. Oof. Yeah, that's okay. It's going to be Adeline.
Rewarded with another festival crasher.
What a hard choice. I'm going to go with Adeline, man. Adeline's amazing. Another Play with Fire? Thank you. There is a Soul Guide Gryph, but we don't have anything that cares about spirits yet, at least to my knowledge, unless I'm not remembering correctly. But I'll happily take Play with Fire over the Soul Guide Gryph for now. Is that correct?
But we do have 2 play with fires already.
Right, but they're 1-drop, deal 2 damage to any target. If it's a player, we scry 1.
That's
so.
pretty freaking good.
Exactly. But we'll see. If people say Gryph, I'll grab the Gryph. I'll hover over it just in case.
Come on, delay.
I've heard fire everything though. So. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Fire it is. Ritual Guardian, Voldaren Ambusher, Thraben Exorcism, Tavern Ruffian, Neonate's Rush, Lifelink, or X damage, where X is the number of vampires you control. We have 3 vampires, but 11 humans. Griff is a 3/4 flyer, pretty chunky, but fire is fire. Yeah, okay, good. I was super worried when I saw that you started with Griff, and I was like, no, I did it wrong. But fire is fire. So yeah. I don't love either of these, to be honest. So, whatever. I'll take the 3/2 over the 2/2.
Because neither of them are fire. So.
Yeah. All right. Blessed Defiance. Morning Patrol. Lambholt Harrier. Harrier, I am aware, can win games.
He is hairy.
Wow.
Probably, seemingly, a lot hairier than that woman he's chasing.
Amy, guess what?
Ah! That's so cute.
All right, let's see. Do I go with... I would probably lean towards the Harrier here. Morning Patrol. Okay. Oh, that's right, because we were talking about needing 3 drops. I like it. Good. I got there. Brimstone Vandal.
Ooh.
Flare of Faith. Candlegrove Witch. Pax Betrayal. Harvesttide Infiltrator.
Wow. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Do we already have a Flare of Faith? We do. We have one. We were talking about 3 drops. I could take the Vandal. Candlegrove Witch is another 2 drop. Deluge. Did I grab it? Ooh, Gavany
Yes.
Dawnguard this late? That's awesome. There's another Search Party Captain as well. But talk about a 3 drop. That's great. Start thinking on your cuts. Yeah, good point. Well, obviously Deluge comes out. But still. Huh. Yeah, I'll happily take the Dawn Guard. I'll take... We already have a Trapper. Dawn Guard should be a rare. It's very good. Gavany Trapper or Commando. I guess it's a way. It's a human, and it's a way to get rid of artifacts and enchantments. We already have a Trapper. Obviously, a second one would be nice, but I think this is pretty good for what we're doing. So I'll take the 3/1. Clarion Cathars over Mounted Dread Knight the second, yes. And in fact, speaking of which, I would probably get rid of the first, at least for now. And the Veteran came back. 4 veterans. We got him.
Yeah.
We did it. Sorry, Amy.
Why?
Cut the Celestus Sanctifier and the Cathar's Call, yeah. Cathar's Call can go away. Sanctifier can definitely go away. I made that mistake already. Another Mounted Dread Knight. I said sorry to you because we didn't take the Festival Crasher.
Ha!
Neonates Rush for the sideboard.
Joke's
Blessed
on
Defiance for
you.
the sideboard.
I didn't realize it was there.
Why is that joke's on me? I don't understand.
Because now
not-
you've told me that you purposely didn't take it.
Yes, that's correct. I did. Oh man,
Fuck you.
You're ridiculous. All right, let's make this deck and then probably end the stream because we're probably not gonna be able to play a game with this thing.
Stupid.
Thanks.
Not you. I mean, the fact that we don't get to play with it.
No, I know you meant me. It's fine.
Well, I also meant you.
We probably cut this Foragers, right? Give me at least 1 match, man. All right, fair enough. We can cut the... whatever the hell it's called. The Sanctifier, the Foragers. Sanctifier,
thought you did that already.
This deck seems cool. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, we'll give it a try. That's fine. Oh, Crasher's still here. How many instants and sorceries? Wow. How many instants and sorceries do we have? 7 instants, 0 sorceries. That's close, but cut Revelation. All right, and then that's it. Amy, what is your deck box art for this deck? You like this one, right?
Yeah, that one is fucking cool.
Okay. I'll give it another second. If I know at least in chat right now we have Marcus and Elfo.
Marcus has Slogurk,
Slogurk.
so we have to cut the Slogurk that we absolutely took.
Slogurk. Well, he's saying Slogurk should be our pack thing. I would go 16 land. Okay. So we cut one of these, and then we need 1 more card then to add back in and add something. Okay. Well, We have the Sanctifier, the Foragers, the Mounted Dread Knight. Actually, we should unsort and add something.
We have the Festival Crasher.
Oh, right. No, Elfo's right. We don't cut white. Yeah. We don't cut white. Look at our white compared to our red, and I was going to cut white.
Yeah, oh, Jesus.
Anyway. So, yeah, we can put Revelation back in. We could put Neonate's Rush in. You need the white. Yeah, good point. We could put in Cathar's Call or Blessed Defiance. I would lean towards Revelation, but I'm open to people's thoughts, of course. Our curve is interesting. Defiance? To buff things up because we're fast as hell? Okay. Let's give it a try. We've got burn spells, we've got humans, we've got Adeline and Gavany Dawnguard. It feels okay.
Yeah, actually.
Let's give it a try. Play. Defiance of Revelation. Yeah.
By the way, what?
The 5-mana vampire is actually good. The Mounted Dread Knight or whatever. Shims. Yeah, I think Mounted Dread Knight seems fine. It's just, we'll see how quick we are. 6/5 trample does seem pretty good. We have the veterans. We have the unruly mob. Okay. We need more land eventually, but we should be okay for the first couple of turns.
Ooh, what are the sleeves of our opponent?
They really like Eliwick Tumblestrom.
I guess.
Look at this turtle right here, man. This dude's awesome.
He's very cool.
I love him. This guy's great. For people who are unaware, we are turtle owners. So, we have our turtle inside. Just draw another veteran, yeah. Yeah, because then we turn 1 veteran, turn 2 veteran. It'll be great. Okay.
Well, we do have a play set of veterans.
Correct.
So.
Correct. There's the veteran.
Let's just beat them with only veterans.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do. We have our veteran. They have theirs. Do we? There's no way you can match our experience in battle. That's right. There we have so many veterans on our side. All right. Let's unruly mob, gain a life, and then I guess we just attack. I obviously won't block theirs, but they're not blocking ours either, so I'll deal the damage.
I'll do the do.
You don't even like Mountain Dew.
It's fine.
Oh. I don't even like Mountain Dew. Sorry for projecting that onto you there.
It's fine. Like, I don't drink soda, really. But,
That's true.
If I did and my only option was Mountain Dew, like, I wouldn't cry over it.
Oh, God. One of the restaurants that we went to this weekend, though, when we were eating was A&W. Holy crap. I've literally never been to that place before, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. Play with fire? Good. Because they just played a 3/1 creature that we want to kill.
How many shakes did you say they had?
70 different flavors, which is a lot of different flavors.
Yeah.
I will attack with this veteran.
It's too many.
Says you.
No, it's too many. Like, how are your servers supposed to know all that crap? Just no.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's on the menu. It's not like they have to list them off, thankfully.
No.
70 different shake flavors is a lot, but because it was my first time there, I had to go with a root beer float. It's A&W. They make root beer. I had to have a root beer float. Plus, I love root beer, so.
Right.
It's, in fact, speaking of soda, it's like one of the only sodas I actually enjoy. I'm one of those weird people that doesn't like Pepsi or Coke or like Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew. Careful with the flash doggo. Interesting. Good point. Okay. So they got that flashed in commando. If they really feel like attacking with it, I think I can take 3 damage. Root beer is the truth. Flash human, not that menacing. I agree. It's a 3/1. Like, if I take 3 damage, it's not the end of the world. We have this 0/4 right here, so Candle Trap on the Guardian, totally fine. Yeah, I love me some root beer. So, all right, Clarion Cathars seems pretty good, although Beloved Beggar gets us Coven, but we don't care now because it just gives this lifelink. So, I guess we will... Oh yeah, we'll gain the life first. We'll gain 4 life here by playing this card. So we get a 28. Seems good.
I like cream soda better than root beer.
I also really love cream soda, so... Yeah, that's fair as well. I will attack.
I recommended to my therapist.
I don't think we took the second beggar. I don't think we did. So we only run the one. Sorry, Amy.
Oh no, it's fine. That's more important, obviously, than me just like shooting the shit about cream soda.
Cream soda is vitally important to this discussion. Don't you sell yourself short like that. They play a 4/4.
No, I was just telling my therapist that because she buys seltzer, and I was just recommending that she buy the vanilla seltzer because to me it tastes like cream soda except not sweet. So it's like the flavor of cream soda without the sweetness of cream soda.
Right.
So.
All right, let's see their 4/4 block something here. I just want to get more counters, start getting counters on this unruly mob. Plus, chipping away at them works for me too. Yeah, that's exactly what I said they were going to do. Oh, they decided against it. It still gets counters on our unruly mob. Ah, they traded it off. Okay. Now, to come back, it's 2, right? Yeah, good. So we can just play the other one back right now.
I also like birch beer quite a bit.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
You are indeed chipping away. Yeah, that's what I'm trying for. And I get 2 counters on the unruly mob. It's a 3/3, and I'll play one of the veterans as a Luminous Phantom back from the graveyard.
They've been really nice about taking all this damage.
Yeah, it's so kind of them.
Yeah. They're taking it for the team, so we don't have to.
Okay, so they play their own Luminous Phantom. Sure. I think at least on the first attack of the 4/4, I would just block with the Ritual Guardian and get it out of the way. Because we technically have one of our own Cathar Commandos, but we're casually at 30. I know, right? Let's go with... Now this is Disturbed to get it there. Veteran OP. Yeah, really. Let's play the Silversmith.
I feel like that's for your dating profile.
What's that?
You're like casually 30.
Casually at 30. All right, let's give the Cathars Lunarch first. Damn. Well, we didn't... Yeah, I guess, because we could have gained more or gotten another Phantom out of it. Ooh, duel for dominance. Okay. Interesting choice. But +1/+1 counter, and we gain a life. Both our flyers, or don't. Sorry. But still, totally fine. We will, we got counters on the only thing anyway. And then we can... It's a 5/2, but not indestructible, right? So... Right, but they killed the other thing, so we'll just attack with the flyer here. Okay. Plus, if we draw one more land, we can still burn the Accursed and kill that beast, which is nice.
They can't even swing, they just make us stronger.
Right? You don't got to tell me. I love it. Because we can... I'll happily sack this beggar off against that 5/5. And this human can kill their commando. Yeah, this is great. Dawnheart Wardens to give all their creatures +1/+0. But it's only on combat on their turn. So, like, their Phantom can get in for 2 every turn. But, like, we're gaining all this life and stuff. So, like, being at 31, 2 damage every turn is not a big deal when we're also able to hit them for 2 damage a turn. Yeah, they were trying to think of what they could attack with. And we drew the land. Thanks, Burn the Accursed. And 2 damage to their controller. Now they have 1 card in hand and 3 mana. So... But I still think we do it. This is only cares about creatures we control, right? Yeah, okay. Let's give this a try. See what they've got. They definitely could have something. Burn it. Yeah, we're trying. You want me to burn the flyer? I want to get rid of this 5/5. We can start getting in more on the ground. Ritual of Hope. All their creatures get +1/+1. Okay. So we will miss an attack this turn, but that's not the end of the world. Actually, I got what you meant, Elfo. What I'm going to do is... Yeah, they have a 5/4. Okay. We'll skip attacks this turn. No big deal. We got that out of their hand. Now, if they drew a land, they can make another 4/4? Sure. You got it. You got it. +1/+0 to everything. Can't even spell. Like I said, I understood what you meant.
Yeah, we got it. We're good.
Okay. We drew a land, so we might as well play the Phantom. Very good. Now, when we go to combat here... Yes, we do the Coven thing. We attack for 2 in the air. Very good. They're at 10. We end our turn. We're each top decking. I mean, they don't know that we are because we have this patented Geek for All handland. But
yeah. We scared the pet away.
Yeah, I like doing that. Oh, they're tapping a lot. They have Contortionist Troop or something for 7.
Jeez.
Well, X equals 6 if it's the troop, but it is the troop. I was absolutely right. Look at that. Okay. Search Party Captain. What's up, buddy? They have a 2/2 flyer. So I guess we'll go to combat and attack with the flyer. If we trade, we trade. We do not, but it costs 1 less, so we pay 3. Draw a card. We drew the other veteran. Perfect. And we don't need mana for anything, so we end our turn. Beautiful.
When you kept saying troop, I was going to say Ken Troop.
Ken Troop, the author of Magic Stories.
But then I got sad.
Then you got sad because he's not around anymore.
Yeah.
So they can sack it to destroy an artifact or enchantment on the day side. Okay, so they ended their turn. They made their flyer bigger. Okay, I guess we... right, this is +2. So yeah, we attack with our flyers here big time. Because whichever one they block and try to kill, we will pump up and give it lifelink.
I feel like we don't even have that much land at all, and yet we still, like, our board is so full right now.
Yeah. All right, so +2/+0, lifelink. So we trade with their flyer. Our Unruly Mob gets a counter, and we get another 1/1 flyer, and we gain a life. We're at 36. Did we not get the... When that creature dies this turn, create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. Why didn't that happen? Did I miss something?
Maybe because you didn't hit end turn.
No.
Oh.
Oh, no. Did I miss something?
Huh.
They exile our thing. That's fine. It wasn't doing anything. Hey, it left the battlefield. Beginning another life. Thanks. All right, we're at 37. They're at 7.
Now we have 30 more than them, so it's not even casual anymore.
Hey, look. They actually attacked. Yeah, these are the desperation attacks. That's fine. Yeah, you don't want to get in with your 7/6 because you know that I'm going to start blocking your stuff and get big. So let's do... What's the best way to block here? They have 1 card in hand. Interesting. All right. So we'll just do this and then take 5 and go to 32 so that we can get the beggar into our graveyard so that we can... Yeah, exactly. We block with the beggar so that we can get it as a 4/4 flyer.
Right.
Because they don't have ways of stopping flying on the board right now. Yeah, thank you, Marcus. I thought so too. I was like, maybe I'm just wrong. All right, so they had another Shadow Beast sighting. They're just getting big creatures on the ground. We drew another land, and we needed it, actually. Well, we needed the 1, at least, because we can Generous Soul here. Very good. We gain another life. And then we attack... Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
We attack for 2, because if they kill the veteran, we get another flyer next turn. So, the more flying, the better.
I was just going to ask if there's a way to tell them that you believe a card is bugged.
Technically, yeah. You can, like, put in a ticket or whatever the hell it's called. Okay. Technically. But, yeah, we're at 34. They're at 5. So, we're in a pretty damn good position, especially considering that Generous Soul and our flyer is lethal right now. And they don't have a way of stopping flying, so we have plenty of chump blockers here if we need them. Yeah, you don't want to attack with the troop because I would happily try to kill it. A 4/1? Nope. Don't. Yeah, they're like, maybe we attack with no. But we can also attack with no. All right, so let's do block one of the 6s and the other 6. 2 things die. We get our Unruly Mob becomes a 7/7. I guess I could have blocked with the 1/1 as well. But regardless, we're still at 30. They get to give something a +1/+1 counter. We know that they lose. Yeah, they literally cannot have anything here. So, we know they lose. Gavany Dawnguard.
Ooh.
Does it matter? I mean, I guess we gain a life. Combat. Those 3. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, veteran gets blocked. More flyers later. They're dead.
Thank you, Shims.
0 to 32.
Wow.
Good way to end it.
Yeah. I'll say.
Final reminder, as Amy said we would likely do, the next time we will be on stream, please don't forget, is this Thursday. It's usually Friday, but this week it is Thursday. I have a wedding to go to, or we have a rehearsal dinner actually to go to for a wedding this Friday. So, yeah. Thank you, Marcus. And hey, thank you to you both, Marcus and Elfo, for the assistance with this deck. We will definitely continue it next week on Monday from 8 to 10 p.m.
It's also slow, girl.
Damn it, Marcus. I was doing a thing. Also, slow Gurk indeed. That game was a lot of slow Gurk, I'll tell you what. So, yes, we will be back next Monday, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern, for the continuation of this draft of the games with this deck, which seems really sick. So, yes, appropriate shout-outs to Marcus and Elfo for helping us with this deck. We really appreciate it. And then there was one...
Of course, also Erica for being here. We love ya. Good to see ya.
Yeah, so thank you to all 3 of you for joining us in chat. Yeah. Thank
Cry,
you.
laugh until you die.
Thank you to all 3 of you for joining us in chat. We appreciate it. Any of you that were here and were lurking, thank you nonetheless. Of course, as always, you should never hesitate to say hello in chat at minimum, even if you have nothing else to say. We would love to hear from you, love to hear that you're here.
Always.
And then give you the appropriate appreciation for joining us. But if you're uncomfortable doing so, please feel free to stay back as well. We don't want to pressure anybody. We just would love to, hear from you. That's all.
Peer pressure.
Definitely not. So that is going to be the end of this particular stream. Like I said, we'll be back Thursday for the continuation of our playthrough of Outlast for Spooky Month. And so we will see how much further we get, how many pieces of male genitalia we happen to see, and how many times we do.
So how about it?
And how many times we do or do not get scared when we are, startled by the game.
Yeah.
But that'll be this Thursday. Obviously, as I said, next Monday we'll be back with more of this. We have 2 new videos on Video Games for All until we see you on Thursday. That is Pokemon tomorrow, where we will try to figure out, after going through the ice path, how to deal with Claire's gym in Pokemon Silver. Yeah, so that should be...
I say that like I remember what you're talking about.
It's the Dragon Gym, the final gym.
Oh,
it's a pretty big deal. So, so definitely stay tuned for that tomorrow on Video Games for All. Hey, everybody, I didn't say it at all in this video. Please don't forget, for any and all of our channels, to subscribe and ring that bell. You will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out on any channel that you're on, as well as the fact that on this channel, you'll get notifications whenever we go live.
Yes, and guys, I plan to be having videos for this month and next month on Gluten Free for All.
That's right. I have been, Amy's been working very hard.
They're in the works.
Yes, I have been readying my editing fingers so that I can help her get those videos out to you as soon as possible. Or as at the appropriate times, I should say, right? It's not necessarily as soon as possible, but at the appropriate times for the videos that Amy is looking to make, and I am looking forward to all of you seeing them because, like I said, I know that Amy is working quite hard on them. So
yeah, I'm gonna try to do like a video a month for that channel. Just so you know, like, what's in my head at the moment, but we'll see how it pans out. Let's be real. We'll see.
Any and all of the links that you might need for Video Games for All, for Gluten Free for All, for our socials, Twitter, Facebook, etc., links down in the description box below. Definitely check that out. But otherwise, did you have something else to say? Go ahead.
No.
Okay. It looked like you wanted to say something.
No, I was just,
excited. You're ready. So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
Thank you all so much for being here. This was a really cool stream. I enjoyed myself. So, and as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.